You're a cutie. You're a little cutie. You don't want to be making all of that noise. Hi, my name is Daphne, and today, well, first off, today is my birthday, so happy birthday to me. We had a beautiful day yesterday and today, but right now I just wanted to actually sit in the garden and enjoy the fact that it is not 30 degrees outside like it felt like it was yesterday. Yeah, it's beautiful outside. The sun is out, the bees are out. I don't know, it's just gorgeous. You can hear the birds. There's a woodpecker somewhere around here. I just wanted to look at the garden. I also have some plants that are technically hardening off out here. I say technically just because I had them out here just because I could no longer keep them in the house, just because I needed to fertilize, and I'm not doing the 511 indoors. So we needed to fertilize, so I had them out here for a while. What I did not do was to provide some extra covering for them when the temperatures dipped down to 30 degrees last night, I believe. Probably, no, it might have been about 35 last night. I didn't have additional covering over them. I just had them in the greenhouse hoops, and I have not checked the plants yet because I'm actually terrified that I have thoroughly just killed my plants for the season. So if that is the case, I'll just have to go and buy plant starts, and that's okay because I do have my perennials and they are going strong. And so my heart can be with the perennials, and then I can actually go and purchase some tomato starts and some pepper starts. And it's not a bad thing because I get to go to the plant store. So either way, I'm not super depressed about it, but it would be a sucky moment if I literally allow for the cold to kill my plants. So I do need to check on those and make sure they're okay. So there's a few things that are changing around the garden space. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what the garden looked like for at least, what is this? At the end of April. And it's gorgeous. I hope that we don't get any more freezing weather, cross my fingers on that, but the garden is alive and blooming. And I wanted to show you guys what it looked like as well. So come with me and we can just go and take a garden tour. So here is the garden as it stands right now. Look at these beautiful chives here. And actually looks like it's starting to try to go to seed. We have our peppermint coming back. Look at this weed coverage. This is crazy. That's some extra soil. I am thinking that I'm going to build a raised bed here and maybe house, I might actually house either the echinacea, just take them out of these little pots because I don't think they're going to do well in here. Look at that root though. But maybe take them out of the pot and put them in there so they have a permanent home. I might, but there'll be another bed there. But for right now, I'm just leaving the soil. But look at the thyme here. It's coming back strong, even though it does need to be watered. I actually pulled some raspberry from random places in the yard where I did not want them as an experiment. I actually wanted to see if it would survive being transplanted. And it looks like it has for the most part. I thought they were similar to elderberry, where you don't want to touch the first year saplings. You want to actually get them when they're hard, like when there's wood here. But it looks like they might be recovering. 1 or 2 more rains and they'll probably be set. And I don't know, maybe I can just give them away for now or sell them to whoever wants a raspberry plant, but they're doing really well. I'm here. I think my friend told me this is pineapple peppermint, and it is beautiful. Bee balm here, which actually needs to be transplanted as well. I think I'm going to take this out of the pot because this pot, all of this came back from last year, and I'm pretty sure it needs to be up-potted. So I'll take this out, maybe build a separate raised bed for this where it's permanent, and then just let it flower because it's beautiful. I think this is red bee balm. The lemon balm here is doing wonderful, coming back strong. It's a 2nd year lemon balm. We have our hyssop here, which I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with. But it's absolutely beautiful. This is some dead grapefruit mint. I guess it's deciding it's not going to come back this year, which sucks. But it's just extra soil. I can put something else in. We have another dug up echinacea there. We do have some peppermint that has a bunch of weeds in it. This bed actually needs to be elevated above the weed line, so we'll be building another raised bed to house the peppermint as well, because I don't know if you can see it, but it's literally leaving the bed now at this point. It definitely needs to be lifted a little higher. Look at this. This is all peppermint. It's not a bad problem to have it spread like this, but it was not, this wasn't, I didn't intend for this to happen. But this is my lavender. I need to purchase another plant probably. Oh my God, there's peppermint in here as well. Yeah, I definitely need to come back and do some weeding. I mean, this should be fine, but I don't know what killed this plant. I don't know if there was a cat that got in here maybe, because we do have some cats, neighborhood cats, but yeah, this is done for. I'm actually a little sad about that. Oh well. I'll buy another lavender plug. I started those from seed last year, but buy another lavender plug and fill that in. This bed is definitely high enough to keep out most things, hopefully. That's good. What are you doing? You got something you want to say? Huh? What do you want to say? Say, I want a lap. Say, I want a lap. It's what I want. It's the, look at this, the yarrow. It's craziness. I need to kind of weed back here. And this actually is needing to be harvested now. It's actually better to take the leaves before it starts to flower. So I definitely need this harvest to dry some of that yarrow. I mean, it's in perfect condition. What? We have some more lemon balm here. This is a mixture of second-year plant and a fourth-year plant. I think I only brought one plug and put in here. Might actually need one more there. Might just put some seeds in there just to fill that in. And then here's our beautiful chocolate mint. Oh, I definitely need to weed. This is ridiculous. Look at this bed though. It's crazy. And it smelled, I wish you guys could smell this. The tea for chocolate mint is absolutely amazing. If you guys could get some starts from this or just get some like root, it is definitely worth it to propagate this plant. It is amazing for teas. That's why I have at least 3 containers worth of chocolate mint. Here's another bed here, just chocolate mint. Why are you following me, honey? What's the matter? Huh? And here's the blueberry bush. You know, this one does this every year with the leaves. I'm actually tempted to give it some nitrogen, but I know that right now in the flowering state, if I give it nitrogen, it'll focus on leaf production and I won't get a lot of berries. But look at that. All of these flowers here. But look at these beautiful comfrey flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. Little teardrops. Then in a raised bed, we have, look at, I don't know what this leek is doing. It's crazy. I guess it's trying to seed. They're trying to send up seeds. Well, that'll be fine. I'll take the seeds. But we do have our plant starts. These are the ones that I actually, this is definitely a squirrel. These are the ones that I planted on the solar eclipse. But they're starting to go through despite the weird weather changes we've been having. These are some leeks here. Oh, they're actually seeming like they're doing pretty well. They don't have a lot of size to them, but that's just probably because the weather's been so inconsistent. But what is this, an egg? An eggshell? Oh, that sucks. You know, there's a nest, and I don't see any parrots in the nest. I wonder if the nest got raided. That would suck if it did. But look at these leeks. I need to dig these out, huh? I mean, they're thick down here. You know, I need to know what these are if I'm going to save the seeds for them. I don't want to be saving random. There might be a tag stuck down here somewhere, but look how beautiful the flowers are. I think this might be collard greens. I think they might be collards. Or they could be cabbage, just like everything bolted at this point. Look at this. I tried to put the plastic up to cover this little part, but they don't seem dead. I mean, they seem like they're okay. They're struggling, but they seem like they're okay. Oh, that's good. Have some zinnias coming up here. Yeah, and this one I actually planted out some flowers. I don't see the calendula coming up yet. I see one marigold, so I actually might just direct sow some marigold seeds. I do see some borage coming up. And Yeah, that's good. So they're not dead. This was the one I was worried about because there is a little hole right there. And I've just been too lazy to fix it. Look at this, it's not mullein, it's a mugwort. I cut it back every year and every year it grows. And I would take out that dandelion, but you know, dandelion root is actually good. So I might leave it and know that this plant hasn't been contaminated because this area is enclosed. Here's some beautiful oregano here. That's a 4th year plant. It grows back every year. And then in this bed, which is actually doing well, there's some peppers that need to be separated out. There are some tomatoes in here that looks pretty well. Oh, it's warm in here. There is some sweet marjoram or marjoram. I know I butchered that. There's some orange hat tomatoes, which are so cute. And there is some white sage, but they all look like they're doing pretty well. Outside of some browning of some leaves, which is why I had to bring them outside so I can fertilize them. Close that up. I've had these little greenhouses. I got them from Big Lots about 3 years ago. And, I mean, I got my money's worth. They're doing pretty well, so no worries on that. This might be the last year for them, though, which is unfortunate, but doing a pretty good job. And this one are the tomatoes. Most of my tomato and pepper plants, so this bed will determine whether or not I need to buy stalks, but I don't think I do. Look at that. They look way healthier than they did when they were in the house. I mean, there's some damage to them just with the lack of fertilizer in the house, and then there was the frost that they got too. They got a hold of them, but they look like they're doing pretty well. The Tulsi is doing really well in here, and raining, which would be a good time to just plant them out. These are supposed to be my peppers, and they are tiny, but they're doing way better than, this is a mullein here, very tiny one. They're doing way, way better than they were in the house. So, yeah, but look at that. Little peppers and cayenne peppers. We have some bell peppers, sugar rush. We won't have too many peppers, I'm guessing. So I might not need to buy any more starts. I mean, they look a little rough, but when I put them in the ground, I'll bury some eggshells underneath them and some homemade compost, and I'll fertilize them again with the eggshell, with the 511, the comfrey tea. And look at that. I did not plant that, but that is definitely a borage. See? Yeah, once you put borage in the ground, you can always have it, primarily because it seeds like crazy, and you'll never get them all. But that's not a bad thing. But yeah, they did pretty well. I also have recently planted out kale, which looks really nice here. I think this is a cabbage here. Oh my god, look at that. There's little sprouts coming through. That's crazy. Have some more yarrow here. Look at this. I was very excited about this. So I purchased these plants last year, and another one I actually purchased 2 years ago. This is golden seal. And look, they're starting to get their flowers. Just randomly came back. So this bed I actually want to leave for the golden seal to develop its roots and the spread. I'm actually going to let it go to seed. And I'm also probably going to put a winter squash here. I'm just probably going to bury the seeds now and just let them do what they do. And see what happens with that. I got that. It's echinacea here. Now this is a weed because I don't want it here, but I know that there's a benefit to it. This is dead nettle. It might be a good idea just to dehead some of these and dry them out for tea. And then we have our stinging nettle here, which is actually ready to be harvested. Probably cut it all the way down to the base. I think it might actually need to be separated, but when you're handling dead nettle, you need long sleeves and very thick gloves, and I'm just not ready for it yet, but I'll get to it at some point. And then we have the banana mint, which is coming back strong. this. We have our beautiful comfrey there. And this is nothing but raspberry. Everything, all you see. Which isn't a bad problem to have, but it's getting out of control. I need to build some beds for these. It's nothing but raspberry. And that is, the asparagus is actually coming back up strong, which is wonderful. Look at the strawberries though. I would lift this, but sometimes there are wasps over here. They just like the shade. But look, the whole thing has flowers, and I have not purchased a strawberry start this year, so they've all grown back. And they're also sending out runners too, so I might not have to purchase any plants if I can just have another one right there in that space, and maybe one in a corner. That though, I think I can lift this. I literally just put joints on that side and that side just to keep the birds and the squirrels off of my strawberries. And this is a weed here. But look at that, it's very healthy. That's a weed too. Yeah, I just put a little bit of grass in here as mulch, but they literally make their own mulch. And the leaves drop. The soil looks very healthy in here. Yeah. Literally, it's just, the top layer is just decayed like leaves, and it's just wonderful. I do need to probably fertilize it though. I don't think there's any worms in this bed. I don't think there are. So I might need to just add some fertilizer, but look how beautiful it is. Definitely know we have slugs in here. I see slug damage, so I might need to sprinkle some Epsom salt, which seems to repel them. But look how beautiful those flowers are. We have strawberries soon. And then this over here is the elderberry patch, which I cut all the way down because I wanted to be able to actually reach the elderberries, but you know, they're probably going to, these things are probably going to shoot all the way up, but everything's come back and it's very healthy. So then we do have our persimmon. I don't really know if, look at all of these flowers, these bees. I don't know if it's going to produce any fruit this year, but it is definitely coming back strong. Well, thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to show you guys around the garden. I'm very excited about it, even though there is a whole lot of work to do. I am thoroughly aware of the fact that I need to weed. We need to cut the grass out here. I need like at least 2 to 3 cubic feet of mulch and a bunch of cardboard, and I need to build some garden beds. I need to kind of rebuild my compost bin because apparently the wood that they make dressers out of isn't necessarily made to go outside. So we got a season out of it, which is great, and I do have the plans on how to make another one. It's just I'm going to make the next one out of cedar. So there are plans in the works for that. So there's a few things I actually need to do, but it's okay. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day. Peace.